Outlaw Dental. We can make you smile.
I started seeing Dr. Outlaw about 3 years ago. My local dentist retired and I was looking for someone, and he came highly recommended by a number of people that I had no idea were going to him. So anyway, started there. Never had anything wrong with my teeth except a filling. And then one day I was out at a Gator game in Gainesville, and I was at a barbecue and bit into a piece of gristle. And immediately I knew I did something to my tooth. So I asked my husband to look at it, and he did. He said, "Oh, I think it's cracked all the way up." He said, "I better call Dr. Outlaw." So we called on the weekend on a Saturday. Of course, he was probably watching the game too. So he didn't answer, but we left him a message. Later that night, as we were heading home from the game, I was still in a lot of pain. And Dr. Outlaw called us, and he said, "I'm just checking in to see how y'all are doing. Is Terry's tooth okay?" And Joe said, "No, actually, she's in a lot of pain." And he said, "Okay, well, come on in the office Sunday morning, first thing before I get to church." And sure enough, he was there early, and so were we, and he did x-rays, and he took a look at it, and he said, "This was like a diamond being cut exactly in the right place." He said, "I don't think I can save this tooth. It went all the way up into the bone." So of course I'm concerned, I'm worried, I'm scared, and he's very good at making you feel like, oh, everything's gonna be okay. And he did. He took an impression that day, that morning, and got me a temporary tooth ready to go when I was ready for it. He sent me Monday morning to a periodontist, who then was able to extract the tooth, and I ended up with an implant, which was kind of a scary thing and a long process actually. But all along, you know, Jim, Dr. Outlaw, would be there, and he would check in with me, and he would make sure that I didn't go any time without an empty tooth and a hole. So I had a temporary put in, which lasted me really the whole time that I went through this process. And at the time that it was finally time to put my permanent in, he did such a great job. He's a perfectionist. He took the molds, he got the tooth ready, he put it in, he attempted to do a number of things until it felt just right. So now here I am. I'm finally back and loving my smile. So I really appreciate that Jim was there to do that.
Outlaw Dental. We can make you smile.